Okay, so here is how to open a basic SVG. Ultimately, it's going to come down to how that SVG was created originally, but you're going to go to File, Open, or for an SVG, you could also use File, Import. Open works just fine. And then you're going to open where that file location is, where you saved the file to. So currently right here is my SVG. If I move my mouse over it, it tells me it's an SVG. My computer is set up to read that as a silhouette icon, but it will still open. Most Windows computers are set up defaulted as a web browser. If you use File Open, you will be just fine, or File Import. So I'm going to click on that and choose Open. It's going to ask me a few options. I want to cut this only, so I want to cut and choose Next, and it's going to trace around all of those. It's an SVG, it's already a cut file, so it's going to bring in those cut lines. I'm going to click Apply, and it turns everything black. That's no problem. So currently this is all one design, it moves as one. Right click, choose Ungroup, click off of it, and now when you move your mouse over it, you're going to see that each individual piece highlights as green. That means that they are now individual pieces. So if I move my mouse over everything, left click and drag it across everything, it will select everything that I want. If I move it over one and grab it, it's going to be an individual piece. If I Control Z, undo that, you can now group everything you would like together. So I'm going to group this together, and I can change this color over here. That's a really annoying color. Let's see here. And this should actually be something else. Let's change it back to, because the palm trees should be green. Palm trees are green. The birds can be black. I'm going to simply select one, hold my Shift key down, click on the other. Now they're both together, and I can Control G those. That's also a shortcut. And then your shady beach is going to be one piece because it's all connected. So I can hold my Shift key down with shady beach selected, click on the A so it's selected as well, and Control G. Move that away, that's one separate piece. Control Z. And then let's just change it for, okay. Now we have all these little individual circles. The easiest way to select this would be to left click, drag across all of that, and then hold my Shift key down. I'm going to click on No One Likes, it's going to deselect. I'm going to click on a shady beach, it will deselect. And now the only thing that is selected are my circles. So I'm going to Control G or right click and choose Group. So now those bubbles, whatever they really are, should be separate, and I can change the color on those. So those colors don't really match, but gives you an idea. If you still want the whole design to move as one, your final step should be to select everything and then group it together. So group. Leonardo Design Studio sees everything in color, so I'm going to come up here to the Send tab. It doesn't give me any options because now it's thinking it's print and cut. So I'm going to come back here to the artboard. I'm unchecking print and cut. That must have been a setting on my software from a previous project. So I'm going to click Send. And then you have the options to arrange your artwork according to how you would like to send it. So move color to layer origin is what I'm going to keep it as, and click Send. And then now you have everything broken out into your different colors. So black birds, blue shady beach, aqua, olive drab, and then I have the pink. So that is how you take an SVG file and add color to it, ungroup it, break it up, and we'll go back to the design. Hopefully that helps answer your question. You would use the same thing if you were using a PNG file. You would have to trace the file and tell Leonardo Design Studio to trace it then. If you have the SVG, I would highly recommend that you start with the SVG first to see if it does what you want it to do. Have a great day.